Oh, snap. Welcome back to the Mystery Project on YouTube. We're live on TikTok as well for the time being. Welcome in, y'all. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. Do all of the YouTube things for me. So, a bunch of people have been sending me this about the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni or Baldoni. TikTok told me how to say it right. Baldoni. Um, I don't know any of these people, but apparently there's some lawsuit action going on, all kinds of crazy things, some allegations. So we're going to check it out because Christina Randall posted this video talking about some shocking new evidence. So I don't know any evidence, so all of it's going to be new and all of it's going to be shocking to me, I'm sure. Thumbs up in the chat if it's the same for you. Make sure you go subscribe to Christina Randall too. She's pinned in the description of this video. She's awesome. You probably already are because she's got like 2 million subscribers. But if not, go give her some love. She's amazing. All right. I'm going to hit play. I'm going to shut up and we're going to check this out. Oh, and YouTube, can you give me some thumbs up in the chat? The audio, make sure it's good. Because last night you guys said it was good and then I listened back and it was horrible. So I think I got it fixed though. Let's check this out. Let's go.
But I think you should start talking.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then don't give it to them. They want it. Don't give it to them.
Just
Right.
keep restraint.
Yeah. Just do a little bit of restraint.
Y'all, this has
Whoa.
the potential to get a little far out there. Let's talk about
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Not far out there already.
this. Now, I just put out a video about Blake Lively's lawsuit against Justin Baldoni and Justin Baldoni's lawsuit against the New York Times. And if y'all remember in that video, I mentioned that Justin's lawyers were saying that they were going to be filing a lawsuit against Blake Lively.
Absolutely.
Oh, hell. They're going after her livelihood. Oh, man. I don't have the ba-doom-tsh. I don't have that one loaded. Dang it. Missed opportunity. Let's keep going.
Absolutely.
You will.
Yes.
And what will you allege in that suit?
I am more than willing to take every single text message that exists out there, lay them out, put them on a website for the world to see, have them
Whoa.
see the truth and determine the truth for themselves.
Well, now they have, and y'all, it is a
They have a website where they put all of the text messages out?
$400 million lawsuit. Just to put that in context for people like me that needs it broke down, that is almost $500 million. I mean,
I love Christina Randall. She is so funny. 400 million. I mean, $400 million. Let's put that into context. That's almost $500 million.
you know what they say, shoot for the moon, and if you miss, you're going to land among the stars, okay? And that's what they're doing. Now, not only is this lawsuit against Blake Lively, it's also against her husband, Ryan Reynolds, and their
I know that guy.
publicist, Leslie Sloan, and Taylor
I don't know that one.
Swift is also mentioned in it as well for all y'all
I don't know that one either.
Swifties out there. And also mentioned in the lawsuit, you guys, is the character Khaleesi. For any of y'all that watched Game of Thrones, you
A fictional character?
know who this character is. But we're going to get into all of that here today, talking about Justin Baldoni, the lawsuit, and the mother of dragons. Okay, so this suit
The
alleges
mother of
civil
dragons?
extortion,
What the hell?
defamation, and a few other contract related claims. And so without going over what we have already talked about in my last video, let's just get right into it here. Now, this lawsuit filed again talks about the problems that happened during the filming of the movie It Ends With Us. It talks about Justin and Blake's creative struggles and how Justin believes that their working relationship started off positive, but it took a turn throughout the process. And if you guys can see this text
Y'all better calm down tonight. Hey, calm down, kittens. Calm down. Calm down.
message that I'm going to pop up right here, this was literally filed in the lawsuit. It seemingly shows them having a good relationship in the beginning, like a joking relationship. Now, the suit says little by little, Blake leveraged her like star power to push for more and more creative input.
Her what?
than what was usually given to an actor in a movie. So basically saying like she was hired on to be the lead female role in this movie, and she was seemingly like, you know, throwing her Blake Lively weight around, allegedly. By the way, this is a good spot to let y'all know everything in this video that I say and talk about is alleged. I don't know any of these people. I'm not a professional. Right. I'm just taking very public information out there, and in this case, a very public lawsuit that is out there, filtering it through my own.
I want to find this website.
Own words and opinions. Y'all go do your own research and form your own opinions, okay? But the lawsuit also says that she basically took over wardrobe decisions. She completely rewrote scenes and even created her own cut of the film, and eventually demanded that Justin be completely left out of promotional events. Now, mind y'all, Justin is the one that went and got permission from the author of this book to make this movie. Okay, Andy's the producer and all of that stuff. Leaving out the stuff that we talked about in the other video, but he's alleging that she just started rewriting scenes, redoing everything, and even keeping him out of events of his own movie. I mean, if this is all true, come on, girlfriend.
What in the hell?
Now, also, again, the lawsuit denies that Justin or anyone else on the set engaged in any kind of inappropriate behavior that Blake's lawsuit.
What? Man, it's a Hollywood movie set. There's inappropriate behavior everywhere. They can't even go to craft services without there being some inappropriate behavior.
Alleges. It says in
Hollywood.
reality, Blake and Ryan acted badly by extorting Justin and his team. And it also includes what Justin's team claims are complete text messages and emails that were shared between the parties in real time. Unlike Blake's lawsuit, which Justin's team claims included edited and doctored information. So basically what they're alleging is like the stuff that we talked about in the other video, that those were bits and pieces. And I think some of us have seen stuff like that in our lives, right? Or maybe if y'all followed the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard lawsuit situation, you know, only bits and pieces of information was released from a certain side. In this case, this is what Justin Baldoni is claiming is happening too. Okay, now at the very start of Justin's lawsuit, it says the following is not a story that he ever wanted to tell, but unfortunately, Blake has left him no choice to not only set the record straight, but to also put a spotlight on parts of Hollywood that they have dedicated their careers to being the opposite of. It also goes on to say that had Blake chosen to just write out the self-inflicted press catastrophe that she faced in August of 2024. Now, if y'all don't remember, it was last year, August 2024, all of these little clips of her started coming out. One's like this right here.
First of all, congrats on your little bump.
Congrats on your little bump.
And the public started being like, ooh, that's maybe not the Blake that I thought she was. This seems like a very catty, you know.
Oh, she's a... You know, she's one of those. Oh, man. Not a Hollywood actress? That's a see you next Tuesday? Oh, no. Shocking.
People was talking on the internet like, Blake really thinks maybe she's something a little bit more than what she is. Okay, these are the rumors. So he's saying, had she just rode out that wave that was self-inflicted, he's saying, girl, you did that. You did those things in those interviews. You're the reason why people are talking about you now, because of things that you did. Had you just rode it out, then the public would have just likely moved on and never known the actual truth about her. She would have just gotten away with these things, and more because Justin said he was just focused on seeing this movie succeed. He basically said that he would have just held his tongue the same way that he had during the year and a half that Blake tormented him, his family, and his partners, y'all. When I tell y'all, this lawsuit, honey, for this $400 million, he's going in, okay? He also claims that Blake stole Wayfarer's movie, hijacked Wayfarer's premiere party, destroyed Justin's personal and professional reputations, livelihood, and aimed to completely drive him out of business entirely. Justin's lawsuit alleges that Blake and her team laid their trap carefully over a period of months before springing it all at once on the eve of the winter holidays. It even says that Blake went so far as to leave her lawsuit on the LA-based defendants as they were evacuating their homes during the fires that completely engulfed LA. A day when they were all gathering their children, their pets, and preparing their go bags and monitoring evacuation orders while fearing for their homes. He claims that Blake, sitting in her penthouse from New York, deployed process servers during those troubling times in order to create this narrative. Now, again, in my last
Damn, that's crazy as hell.
video, we talked about the 30-item list that Blake included in her lawsuit, where she claims a list of demands that had been agreed on before she would return to set. It said things like no more improvising of kissing, no more comments towards female cast and crew, that an intimacy coordinator had to be on set for these intimate scenes.
Intimacy coordinator? What is it? What's an intimacy coordinator?
Well,
And how do they coordinate some intimacy?
in Justin's lawsuit, he claims that the production team never received or agreed to that list. They say that they signed a 17-item list of demands. They also claim that this list was not open for negotiation, even though the studio disagreed with the implication that any kind of inappropriate behavior had occurred on set and attempted to make edits. Specifically, they claim that there was an intimacy coordinator on set, like we had talked about before. They said in this suit that they had to sign the document or they would lose millions of dollars, cost hundreds of people their jobs after they had been out of work for months, and their relationship with Sony would have been completely destroyed. In fact, they claim that this list of demands was, in their opinion, the beginning of a carefully constructed paper trail to destroy Wayfarer, Jamie, Justin, and just completely destroy the film altogether. So basically, they're alleging that at this point, this was a carefully calculated.
So they're saying that she came in, was trying to hijack the whole movie. They were like, no, this is ridiculous. We're going to do the movie the right way. She got upset, got bitter, and was like, oh, really? Watch this. And so she started doing all this stuff to try to defame them and get the movie shut down. That's kind of what I'm getting the vibe of right now. But keep in mind, I don't have any idea who any of these people are. Zero idea. So maybe not. Let's keep going and see. By the way, YouTube, hit the thumbs up button for me. TikTok, hit the follow button. Keep tapping the screen like crazy. Thank you for the snowflakes. We're trying to get 1,000 of them, y'all. I think we can do it. And I appreciate it. Let's keep going.
Plan by Blake Lively and the people that she had on her side. And then get this, you guys. Justin's lawsuit claims that Blake allegedly just completely chose not to read the book while making the movie. And mind you, the whole movie was based around the book. I don't know if this is true or not, but I would think that anybody with common sense would say if you're going to play any kind of role, especially the leading role in a movie that's based on a book, you should probably make a couple days out of the week and read the book so you can understand how to play in the movie. However, supposedly there was different worried colleagues who held Blake's wrong-head creative decisions reflected her fundamental lack of understanding of the book. Basically, these decisions that she was making to change things.
Oh, the changes were just didn't make any sense. And they were like, hey, don't do that. And she's like, do you know who I am?
They're alleging could be because she did not even read the book. It also says that Blake even tried to Google the color of her character's hair rather than picking up the book and reading it to understand it. Justin's lawsuit also claims that at one point, Blake told Justin that he should get a nose job and that they have video evidence of this. Now, Justin says that he had previously expressed being insecure about his nose. And then recently this clip of the two of them filming went out, and y'all, it was so hard to watch. I was just cringing watching it.
Oh,
And
God.
I seen it, so y'all have to see it too.
We'll just do like our lips are right next to each other.
But I think I should start talking.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then it.
Oh, she's the one that ate the damn hot wing things, huh? I reckon she went, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? She was eating the wings and she was like, what do you mean? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It was like the meme that was going around. Okay, I know her now. She's a meme.
Don't give it to them. They want it. Don't give it to them.
Just
Right.
keep restraint.
Yeah. Do a little bit of restraint.
Right, come on back. And the couple by the bar walk towards us, cross. No, your name, sorry. Ponytail lady.
And then.
Cross this way. Cross this way. Take your day. Cross this way.
Damn, they said ponytail lady.
I feel so nosy.
I know. And my nose is so big.
I was hoping that we could address this. It's not too late. Just gotta shut down. We gotta call an insurance month and just deal with that.
Yeah.
And then,
God.
just kidding.
No, it's true. That's why we have.
Ah, damn. I mean, his nose is not gigantic, but it doesn't, I mean, it pales in comparison to your ego.
Jenny's late too. Our nose is big.
Now, he says instead of like sitting down and writing down all of his grievances that he had against Blake, he chose to just completely brush her comment off and move on with the scene while they were filming. But as far as Ryan goes, according to this suit, you guys, Ryan was obviously not contracted or hired to work on the film, but he still became a part of the problems that they had. In a prior interview with E! News, Blake said that Ryan completely rewrote a pivotal scene of the movie.
Ryan's here tonight. What is it like for the both of you to be promoting major motion pictures at the same time?
Oh my gosh, it's just so thrilling in our house right now. We help each other. We work together so much. So the iconic rooftop scene in this movie, my husband actually.
I have a feeling we're just gonna, as a society, I just have a feeling that we're just gonna get to this point where we just don't care about these people anymore. Like, nobody cares. We're dealing with so much stuff on our own and in our own lives. Nobody goes to the movie theaters. We sit here and watch Netflix and TikTok and we do all these things to try to distract, right? And I get that, but like the like decades ago were like these stars. I mean, they literally said star power. Like, what is this, Super Mario? You eat a star and then like all of a sudden you're like invincible and you're just like dun, 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 dun. No, I honestly think that we're at the precipice of just not giving a fuck about any of these people anymore. Like, just, we don't care. Like, you're not as important as you think. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? Like, what you have to say. And it's kind of funny, not like in the last, decade or so, 2 decades really, where social media has become so prevalent and you get to see these stars and these people and all this stuff, like who they really are. And you're like, oh, this person sucks. You know what I mean? They're not funny unless they have a script. They're not charming and endearing and whatever unless they have a script. They're genuinely just not good people unless they're playing that character. Do you know what I mean? Is that just me? It can't be just me. I literally feel like it would just like, we're so past the point of caring about any of this stuff. I mean, it's fun. Like, it's fun to like look at this kind of stuff. It's interesting, but just like, like this one being like, I think you should vote for this person. I don't care what you think. The last place I would go for advice on anything that would actually impact more than just like an hour and a half of like a Saturday at a movie theater, the last place I would go is anybody in Hollywood. I'd be like, no, I don't. You have zero idea what it is, what it's like to live right now. Like you don't know. Like you are blissfully ignorant to the struggles and the day-to-day life of a normal person. And you think I care at all what you have to say about anything? Entertain me on the screen and then shut the up. Do you know what I mean? Entertain me. I need to be entertained. You're like the court jester, you know? Entertain us. Be entertaining, please. All right? And then just go somewhere. Just disappear. Just do your thing, live your life, and shut the hell up. Maybe I'm alone in that. Maybe I'm alone in that. Maybe I'm not alone in that. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. It just pisses me off.
Wrote it. Nobody knows that but you now. But he wrote it. He works on everything I do. I work on everything he does. So his wins, his celebrations are mine, and mine are his. I mean, he's all over this film.
That was news to him because Ryan didn't have any authorization to do that. Now imagine again. Now, in the other video, I'm putting myself mainly in Blake's shoes from what she's saying, but trying to stay neutral. Now I'm reading this lawsuit and I'm putting myself in Justin's shoes.
Exactly, Lori.
And I'm going, like, it's almost like when you invite somebody over to your house for dinner and they come in and start telling you how to cook and how to set your table and what you're doing wrong, that they're going to rearrange this fancy dinner that you've been planning all month or something. And you're like, wait a minute, this is my house. Take your shoes off when you walk in the door. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it almost feels like.
There's people like that too. Oh my God, I can't believe you're doing that. Oh, really? Well, believe it, because I'm doing it.
Like, but on a much larger scale, because now he's hired Blake Lively, allegedly, according to him, okay, this is all alleged, to be in this lead role, and she's coming in and changing things, and her husband's coming in and rewriting things, and all of this.
Man, that is crazy as hell too. Ryan Reynolds in there being like, oh, you think you're going to get a love scene? Well, scrap that real quick. Red line, red line, red line. I don't even watch Friends anymore because of Jennifer Aniston and her horrible political beliefs, D. Johnny. Did y'all hear? This is probably not true, but I heard, allegedly, talk about Jennifer Aniston. I heard, y'all, did you hear this? Apparently, hey, y'all need to calm down, cats. Apparently, Obama is divorcing Michelle, and he's been with Jennifer Aniston. Like, they have a relationship started. Did y'all hear this? This is crazy as hell. That would be just words can't even describe. I don't know. I just wanted to like throw that out there. I have no idea. It's probably not true, but I don't believe anything anymore. But let's keep going. That was, sorry about the tangent, but let's go.
Stuff and a mess, okay? The suit goes on to say that Blake and Ryan threatened Justin and asked him to take the fall and be their scapegoat while Blake was facing all of this negative attention when the movie first came out. And according to Justin's suit, Blake and Ryan drafted a public statement for Justin to put out that had him and his team acknowledge on their own their mistakes and all of the negativity being aimed at Ryan and Blake. Justin says that he refused. So imagine, she's getting all this press, okay, this negative press.
Whoa. Leanders, thank you.
And according to Justin, Ryan and Blake come up to her and they're like, look, we've drafted this paper where you're going to apologize to the public and for making us look bad. And he's like, I'm not signing that. Have you lost your ever-loving mind? This is when, allegedly, the gloves completely came off. And this is where Justin feels like Blake and Ryan plotted to publicly attack Justin. Justin claims that Blake took control over as much as she could every single day on set. Not only that, but he attached a screenshot of other crew members saying this as well. Like I said earlier, Justin even alleges that Blake had her own cut of the film made when that was not typically how this process worked.
That is crazy as hell to think that just like you're so important that you just get to have your own cut. What are you, Blade? You don't get a director's cut, all right? You're not Blade, okay? Get it? Because Blade director's cut. By the way, y'all, this is the new cat. This is Binks. This is the newest addition to the family. And the other cats are still trying to get used to him. But this is Binks. He's a hefty boy. Say hi. Meow, 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 meow. But he wants to sit right here where all the other cats, well, the other two cats normally sit. Let's continue.
Justin claims that him and his editors were not even allowed to see Blake's cut of the movie. So she made her own complete edit of the movie and then had a premiere and didn't even invite him. However, in response to this accusation, Blake...
Were they like together? Were they in a relationship? Because this gives like ex-girlfriend, you know, like bitter, you know what I mean? Like hell have no fury, like a what is it? Hell, I Biden that one. Hell has no fury like a woman's scorn. Is that what that's what it is, I think. Yeah. It's giving those vibes a little bit here. Maybe not. I don't know these people, like I said. Let's keep going.
This team has since said that the evidence will show that Sony asked Blake to oversee Sony's cut of the film. And then also, y'all, in Justin's lawsuit, it says that at one point,
Virginia, that's it.
Blake texts Justin comparing herself to Khaleesi from Game of Thrones, the mother of dragons, y'all. I mean, talk about putting on your big girl britches and throwing your weight around, allegedly, according to this lawsuit. And basically like alleging or implying that Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift are Blake's dragons who support her and that they are embarrassingly effusive. And she called them her...
Effusive? That's a good word.
Her stage moms. I mean, talk about throwing your weight around if this is true, okay? So Justin alleges that not only was he having to deal with Blake and Ryan's wrath, but also the seemingly threat of Taylor Swift, who he claims are some of the most influential, wealthy celebrities in the world who were not afraid to make things difficult for Justin. And
what?
I would have to agree. I mean, if she did, allegedly, and I don't know, if she's throwing around her weight with like Taylor Swift, and I mean, Taylor Swift's pretty influential.
Who the hell is Taylor Swift?
Like her or not, I mean, hello. And Ryan Reynolds, and then now Blake Lively. If this is true, this is really not good, okay? Justin's lawsuit also goes on to say that he did not hire a PR firm to launch a smear campaign against Blake, as Blake claimed in her lawsuit. Matter of fact, he says that he actually hired the firm to be ready in case Ryan and Blake unleashed their wrath. In case she unleashed her dragons, you know, Mama Dragon with her dragons. Oh my gosh, because if that was true, it would be completely understandable for him to hire a team to protect the situation, the movie and everything, if everything he's saying is true, because he would be going up against 3 mega superstars. Now, I briefly talked about this in my last video, but more details.
They don't have power unless you give them power. Who cares what these... I just did a whole tangent about it. Who cares what these people think or what or anything? Who cares? Just live your life.
Have come out in Justin's new lawsuit, and Justin claims that him and his guest were confined to a makeshift holding area with only fold-out tables and chairs in the basement during the movie's premiere event because Blake asked that they not be allowed to attend the event. Whoa. Justin also added some pictures of him and his friends at the event to the lawsuit. Justin also claims that Blake influenced the other cast members to completely shun him to give fans the impression that Justin had done something wrong and that no one wanted to even take photos with him or have him around. Justin's lawsuit claims that this is not a case about celebrities snipping at each other in the press. Instead, he says that this is a case about 2 of the most powerful stars in the world deploying their enormous power to steal an entire film right out of his hands as its director and production studio. It also claims that when Blake and Ryan...
What?
efforts failed to win them the acclaim that they believed that they so richly deserved, that this is when they turn their fury on their chosen scapegoat. Blake's team, in response to Justin's new lawsuit, said that this is an age-old story about a woman speaking up with concrete evidence of harassment, and in retaliation, the accuser attempts to turn the tables on the victim. One way or another, this just seems so calculated. Somebody is not being honest. It may be a little on both sides. It may be a lot more on one side. If this lawsuit is public, it's going to be very interesting to see who requests there be cameras in the courtroom when this goes to trial. I don't know if y'all remember, but Johnny Depp's team is the one that wanted the cameras in the courtroom, and Amber Heard's team did not want cameras in the courtroom. It's going to be
dun dun dun. You what? I wonder why.
Be very interesting to see who requests that, who wants the public to see everything, and it's going to be very interesting to see how this goes. What do I think so far? I still do not know. I would be interested to see the trial, and I'll tell you, the Johnny Depp trial changed a lot in my mind for a lot of things, and I think it did for a lot of y'all as well. I mean, the more you watch the trial, the more you realized, whoa. So we shall see. What do y'all think?
I mean, I think it is crazy as hell. And I think these celebrities have way too much, not control, because it's not really control, but it's just like, I don't know, it's just too much. Do your job, entertain us, and then shut up. You know, that's very simple. It's a very simple concept. Anyways, that's all I got for y'all tonight. YouTube, I love you guys. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new. Let me know how this audio setup sounded. This should be the best it sounded. I hope. Let me know in the comments, y'all. Let me know what you think about all of it. And y'all, YouTube is going to redirect you to the haunted side on YouTube. Go watch some of those videos. Go like that video too. I'll see y'all over.